Visuals of live robbery at Pragati Maidan.
Well, in fact, let's tell you about these visuals which are coming in. Remember, this is in the very heart of the national capital in Pragati Maidan. This kind of an audacious robbery in the broad daylight is something which makes the Delhi police sit up and take notice. As you can see the car being cornered there, almost ambushed by these men on bike. They were sitting on two separate bikes. There were four of them. Both of them had pillion riders, so four of them. They surrounded the car, managed to take this bag out of the car, and then they sped off. So what is very disturbing in all of this is that obviously this is happening in broad daylight. The fact that this is in the very heart of the national capital. It's not some dark, dingy alley, but it is right on Pragati Maidan, one of the most crowded areas as well, and has massive security presence as well. These are the places where you have massive security presence, but despite that, despite the fact that there were scores of other cars also which were there on the road, in the middle of the day you have this kind of a robbery. So this really raises a lot of questions. As you can see, these robbers are also armed. The two people who were sitting and riding on the bikes, they are there, but then the other two who got off, both the pillion riders seem to be armed, at least with a pistol or something. As you can see in this case, they're all wearing helmets. This is in order to try and ensure that no one detects them, identifies them, but they seem to be holding out what seems to be a gun, and we just saw that glimpse there in this. So this is very disturbing, Swati, because of the fact that this A happens in the national capital, B, this happens in broad daylight and in one of the most secure areas of Delhi, that is at Pragati Maidan, that this kind of an audacious robbery can happen. This was very clearly a targeted strike. They seem to know who was in it. They seem to know what they want. They wanted that bag. They ambushed that car, stopped the car, and then grabbed that bag, and then they rode off. They had it all planned. But the big question is, how do robbers have this kind of audacity to strike at will in the national capital? That's
absolutely. In fact, in a series of such events that have been reported in the past couple of days, it only goes on to show there's no fear of law and order. Priyank is joining us with more details. Priyank, like Meghna pointed out, they seem to know that individuals in the car are carrying cash. Is this an insider's job?
Yes, Swati, there could be an insider job. What we got to know that this incident happened on 24th. When a businessman who deals with Omia Enterprises, and he was the one who was given the responsibility of transportation of the cash on 24th of June. He was along with his co-partner Jigar Patel, and they left from the Chandni Chowk for Gurgaon, and they were carrying cash back. At the moment they entered this Pragati Maidan tunnel, and you'll be shocked to know that one of the biker also lost his life because there is no mobile internet connection which is there inside this tunnel. So the robbers also very strategically took a location from where the caller could not have been able to call the police, or they could not have been apprehended. So it was a foolproof strategy which was opted by these accused. But time and again, these kind of broad daylight robbery and the usage of gun in the national capital has been an alarming thing, which is once again seen caught on the CCTV cameras.
But Priyank, you must explain the strategic importance of carrying out a robbery in a place as this. People like you and me know very well how well guarded the entire area of Pragati Maidan is. If you can explain to our viewers who may not know this area, what kind of an area is it? The amount of security which is there even on a normal day. Yes,
Meghna, I'll try to show you. We are standing at this ring road. This is a ring road which connects the national capital to other areas. So it's a circle kind. And just few meters away is the beginning of the Pragati Maidan tunnel, the most awaited tunnel, which was built it up so that the traffic menace can be cleared. That was inaugurated by the Prime Minister himself. But on the other side, in this kind of busy route, where you have vehicular movement 24/7, then this thing happening right in public view is a serious thing. What Delhi police is saying that they have filed an FIR under section of 397 and 24, which is a common intention and robbery against the unknown suspect. But the manner in which the usage of gun is rising in the national capital, the stabbing instances happening in the national capital, and the people who feel that they are safe to move on the streets of the national capital are being robbed like this is certainly an alarming and very scary thing.
Of course, the police officials also at this point of time must be going through the CCTV footage that we've accessed. Priyank, have these individuals been identified, or are they still unknown assailants?
Yes, these are unknown incidents so far, but the police is also looking, as you rightly said, Swati, that there could be an insider job. How is it possible that someone who's leaving from Chandni Chowk with a cash bag of 2 lakh rupees, this is what the businessman have said, the money could be more, because in these kind of thing, when the transaction is happening in cash, generally the complainant try to give a lower denomination of the robbery. So that is one of the aspects which can come up later on. But what we can certainly sense that the cash worth of more than 15 to 20 lakh would have been robbed from these businessmen.
Well, keep tracking the developments on that front. Thank you so much, Priyank, for getting us those details. Hopefully, the perpetrators are going to be caught shortly.